What's up, guys? Run Good Vapes coming at you with a e-liquid review today. We are pumping out the videos pretty quickly right now, but haven't done an e-liquid in the last few videos, so I'm going to be taking a look at Coil Oil. This review's been in the works for quite a while. Had some shipment problems. It wasn't their fault. It was that damn USPS, you know. But it happens. We got it, and we're going to tell you what we like, what we don't like. I've tried most of these. A couple of these I haven't, so you guys will get a first look on a couple of these. I believe they just didn't have 3 in stock, so they sent me a line of 6 and a line of 3, or a line of 6 and a line of 0, and I mixed those together. So even though the bottle says 6, we are going to be vaping 3. I'm still going to be able to tell you what I think of that Nick, thank God. But pretty smooth bottles by Coil Oil. They're a company out of Ventura, California, I believe. Great website, clean website, pretty good Facebook as well. The first one we are going to be trying is this bottle right here. It's going to be Polar Pear. And I like the bottles. First look, I like the bottles. The logo's clean, it's crisp, it's not anything funny, it's not anything that I would deem unacceptable. I really like the logo. On the side, it's got, you know, brewed and bottled in California, Polar Pear. It's got their little Instagram tag, 30 mil. It's got a Best By date, September of this year. It's got their website, it's got the warnings. They're from California, so it's got the Prop 65. It's got the ingredients, even a barcode on here. So I'm pretty impressed. I like that. I like labels that go all out, that do everything we need. But the first one we are going to try is this pear flavor. And what they say on the website is, welcome to the cool life of Polar Pear. This blend is as smooth and rich in flavor as you come to expect from Coil Oil flavors. With blends of a pear and an undertone of menthol, this is one flavor that we're sure you'll enjoy. These are available in 0, 3, 6, and 12. So for you heavy hitters, there's no 18. But usually that's not a problem. So, made with USP kosher food grade VG and PG, which is pretty good. VG nicotine, or with kosher VG, I guess, and the VG nicotine, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and give this Polar Pear a go here. Okay, absolutely no throat hit, which I love. There's no scratch in the back of the throat. I know a lot of you are like, oh, when I vape 3, I never get a scratch throat anyway. You'd be surprised. Like, there's a lot of juices I've been getting in where that throat just, even at 3. This, nothing. No scratch, no throat hit at all. I like that. I like the 3 to be extremely smooth for me, and it is right where I want it to be. No complaints there. Definitely a pear, pretty rich pear. I think pear is actually surprisingly a somewhat hard flavor to knock right on the head, because it's just a complex fruit. You wouldn't think it is, but when making a juice, it's pretty complex. You know, you can fly towards the apple or fly towards, you know, peach or orange pretty quickly. But this pear is pretty true. I mean, I can tell it's a pear. Yeah, very smooth, enjoyable pear. What I like, again, we had a line we reviewed the other day, same thing. It's not overpowering. It says a hint of menthol, and I'm not really getting much menthol at all. It's really just like a deep, rich pear, but not too extreme. It's not like an overbearing flavor. It's more like actually eating a pear. A pear is, you know, the juice explodes, but there's not really an overpowering flavor. It's not a crazy flavor. So I think they've definitely hit the Polar Pear exactly as they said, other than I'm not really getting much menthol at all. But yeah, pear's good. Polar Pear, I like it. Definitely could all day vape it for sure, because it's not overpowering, which I absolutely enjoy. The next one we are going to try is Enigma. Presenting Enigma. Enigma is a well-balanced premium blend that's rich in flavor. A delicious mix of ripe blueberries, and sweet strawberries. So, as you guys know that watch the videos and stay current, I'm not the biggest blueberry fan, but I can still tell you what the taste is going to be like. I'm pretty good at avoiding my personal preferences in the flavor profiles. But man, this is the best smelling juice I've smelt in a long time. It's just, you can smell blueberry, you can smell strawberry. I really enjoy the smell of the actual liquid. But Enigma, let's give it a whirl here. So blueberry, strawberry, huh? That's good. Okay, this one I had not cracked. I'd opened it. I had not vaped it yet because, as you guys know, the blueberry, I just try to be as honest as I can at where it's hitting the flavor profile. But this is, I think that texture of sweet strawberries is subtling the blueberry enough that I'm actually... That is really enjoyable. I'm actually impressed, because usually anything that has blueberry in it, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's blueberry. If you guys like blueberry, I think you'll like this. But I think that sweet strawberry does just enough. And you guys know I'm hard on strawberries too. Like, so many companies have strawberry milks and strawberry this and strawberry that, and a lot of times it's just not smooth. This is a great concoction. I'm actually really impressed. I wish I would have tried this before the video, but this is a very, very, very good combination of both flavors. I wouldn't be surprised if they worked on Enigma for quite a while. I say that a lot, but you can tell liquid flavors that it took a while to create. This is just a great concoction. I'm actually really impressed with this flavor combination. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, wow. Out of everything I've tried previously, I really, really like this Enigma. We're going to go through the last four here, but I am extremely, extremely impressed with the Enigma. They have an Enigma Ice, and then one of their other flavors has an ice, but I'm going to skip that. We'll come back to it. We're actually going to go straight to Cryptic. I just don't want the menthol killing my true flavor experience for you guys. So let me jump to the Cryptic real quick. The Cryptic is... We think once you taste this flavor, you'll know why this is one of our top sellers for over a year straight. A well-rounded blend of fruit lovers' favorites. Watermelon, strawberry, and kiwi. Okay, so this may be just a flavor explosion in your mouth, but let's vape on it and see what we think of Cryptic. I like their names. Enigma, Cryptic. Pretty cool. I like those two. I don't know. They just... cool words, I guess. But, yeah, Cryptic, let's give it a go. Okay, I'm definitely experiencing some watermelon, and I'm definitely getting some kiwi through there. And I can even taste the strawberry a little there. So for me, obviously, the Enigma was such an amazing combination. The Cryptic, obviously, it's their best seller. It's pretty popular. A lot of people seem to like this flavor combination because they're buying it. Obviously, if it's their best seller, they probably have a lot of repeat purchases. To be honest, this is not my favorite. For me, I'm going to be truthfully honest. I think a lot of it's just personal. You know, taste is so subjective when it comes to liquids. And with these three flavors, I just think it's so, like, such a different fruity concoction that it's just not my personal favorite. It's still very smooth. The nick is fine. Like, no throw hit whatsoever, even with an intense fruit. Sometimes that tends to hit the back of my throat a little more than I'd like. This is not doing that, even with the kiwi and the watermelon in there to join the strawberry. it's just not like 3 flavors that I would all day vape together, but very smooth still, which is impressive with that flavor combination. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad at all. I mean, you can definitely get the kiwi, the watermelon, the strawberry, which with 3 flavors like that, I'm kind of surprised that I can pick out each one. Sometimes there's one that I can't really do, but like on that last vape, there was more strawberry to it too. So if those are 3 fruits that you enjoy vaping, these are fruits that I enjoy eating watermelon, I enjoy eating kiwi, I enjoy strawberries, but together as a flavor combination for a vape, it's just not something that I would all day vape. It's definitely vapeable, I enjoy it, it's good, it's just not like, it's just a weird concoction for my personal taste. But I can tell you right now, it's a strong flavor, it's good, it's smooth. If those are 3 flavors you like vaping together, I could see why this is their best seller. Just personal preference. It's not the flavors I would choose to throw together. That Enigma will be in my tank when I leave to go work at the shop today, because I'm incredibly surprised by that Enigma. But yeah, Cryptic, if you like those 3, I'm sure you're gonna like that. I'm not going to knock it at all. I'm pretty good at deciphering a good juice even when it doesn't fit my flavor profile. I try to make that commitment to you guys as well. I am tearing apart my Lush here. I've been using it quite a bit lately. I should have a review up on that Lush RDA sometime soon. I absolutely love it. I know some people love it, some people hate it. It's a 4-post deck, but I love it. I'll have a review up on it soon. I've been using it as my daily lately. It won't dethrone the velocity, but it's pretty good. So we are going to try California Custard next. This bottle's a little different than the other 4, which I kind of like. Black label, gold writing, pretty cool. Something different than the same label on all of them. But let's load this California Custard. Ooh, that smells like a rich custard. They're doing a good job of making their flavors come through in the smell tests, which I like. I like a good strong smell when you open that bottle. So California Custard, blend of vanilla custard with notes of vanilla bean, creme brulee, and caramel. California Custard steeps a total of 4 separate times, including 2 months in a charred white oak barrels. California Custard is available in 0, 3, 6, and 12. I love it. You guys know I'm a custard fan, I'm a vanilla bean fan, I'm a caramel fan, so hopefully this is going to be one that knocks my socks off, because I am always looking for the next best custard. So let's give it a whirl. It's the richer vanilla bean for me is definitely, it's a very rich vanilla bean, almost like a coffee bean. So definitely feeling the custard though. It's so different. I want to get this real saturated, because this one, some of those custards can just be so complex. To get a real flavor burst, you really got to saturate it. But yeah, it's so it kind of depends on what type of custard you like. I like the smooth, creamy custards. This does say vanilla bean, creme brulee, and caramel. I think, oh, you know what? I think I figured it out. It is heavy caramel. That's what it is. Okay, so I'm getting the vanilla bean, but that caramel was making it almost taste like a coffee bean. So if you're into the heavier custards that have like a very caramel aftertaste. A lot of custards say that they're a caramel custard with vanilla. I don't usually pull a lot of caramel through, so I didn't even think about that when I hit it the first time here, when I vaped it the first time. But it's a very rich caramel. and you're getting that deeper, darker, nuttier compound, I think, from that the white oak barrel that they steep it in, which is pretty cool. 2 months steeped in a white oak barrel. This company is obviously putting a lot of work into their liquids. They have gained a ton of my respect today by finding that out. They put a lot of work into this. I really like that. Yeah, that's just a very rich, deep, like nutty oak caramel with that vanilla bean custard. So yeah, for me, I like the smoother, creamier, lighter, just personally, but I could definitely enjoy this from time to time. I wouldn't all day vape it, but if you like that darker, oaky, you know, deep vanilla bean, almost coffee bean texture type, this could easily be an all day vape for you. I think this would be a huge seller in our local market. I don't know about other markets. I've got a lot of people that ask from time to time, you know, nutty flavors, you know, darker, that oak texture. People seem to like those. I think this would sell pretty well. They also have a Cali Custard private stock. I don't have that to sample today, but that one, small runs, about 110 bottles every 8 months. Private stock process is secret, but we can say it takes months to create. Each bottle comes with a serial number and a bottle birth date. It's only available in 4 milligrams, but I'll bet that would be even richer. You know, what did it say, an 8-month process? So this one is still very, very deep, very dark, very complex. I think that one would probably be even more. It's in a pretty cool black and red bottle, but yeah, very rich, very oaky, very good, just not an all-day vape for me. If you like those oakier, darker liquids, I think you would absolutely love it. So now we're going to go into Enigma Ice. I believe this is Enigma with menthol added. A delicious mix of blueberries and sweet strawberries. Enigma's, oh, that's Enigma. Let's go to Enigma Ice. We're pleased to give you Enigma Ice. This is a smooth, cool version of Enigma, much like the Polar, Pear, and Cryptic Ice. This too has an undertone of menthol that delivers a very smooth blend of the flavors you've come to love. As for it by name, EI, Enigma is well-balanced premium blend that's rich in flavor, delicious mix of ripe blueberries and strawberries. So this is pretty much going to be a little menthol version of the Enigma that I absolutely loved. So we'll see how it vapes with a little menthol in it. So right away, I can definitely feel the cooler sensation on my throat that menthol provides, which I didn't, you know, when I use combustible products, I didn't use menthol flavor. I didn't use menthol combustible products, but I have found that I enjoy some menthol flavors from time to time in my vape. Yeah, I'm still getting that strawberry, that blueberry, that gentle mix. It just has that much cooler sensation as it hits the throat, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm digging it. I don't all-day vape menthol flavors, so again, not one I would probably all-day vape, but definitely one I'm glad I have here and will definitely go through from time to time. Very, very good mixture of the original Enigma with some menthol that just gives you that cool, minty experience. Big fan of the Enigma Ice as well. The cloud production, it's okay. Putting out clouds, I think some of these are 60-40s. I believe that Enigma Ice is a 60-40. They might all be 60-40s. I'm not quite sure on that. They don't all say. So, but definitely Enigma Ice is a winner. It's the good juice with a hint of menthol. So that Enigma, I think, is definitely my favorite out of this line. The Enigma regular. That will be an all-day vape for me. I will probably purchase that as well. Coil Oil did provide these liquids for the purpose of this review, but I will probably be hitting them up for some of that Enigma I absolutely love. Surprising! I found a blueberry I like. I know. Give me heck for it in the comments. It's alright. I've got a backbone. So Cryptic Ice. This is going to be the Cryptic with some ice, with some menthol. So this is going to add even more to that watermelon, kiwi, strawberry experience. Yeah, it is what it says it is. It's the same as the Cryptic with the menthol hit in the back. I'm still getting the kiwi. I'm still pulling watermelon. I don't think the strawberry is as prominent as it is in the regular Cryptic, just because that menthol, that cool sensation, might be overwhelming it. But I can tell it's there. It's just, I think it's a much lighter note than the regular Cryptic because that menthol does overpower it a little bit. But if you like the Cryptic, if you like the concoction of watermelon, kiwi, strawberry, all this is doing is adding that menthol, that really cool sensation. I am going to say this, the 3, even polar pear, these menthol flavors, a lot of times when I vape menthol flavors, that cool sensation can be too overwhelming. I have to find the right menthol flavors because that cool sensation can almost create a throat scratch. And I'm never a fan of that. So when I get that throat scratch, it's a menthol I can't do. These are not providing that at all. I am going to jump out on a limb and say Coil Oil is using a more expensive nicotine, a better, higher quality nicotine, because and probably a pretty damn good menthol too, because that experience, the nic, the menthol, it's not scratching my throat at all. Huge fan of that. Big shout out to Coil Oil for taking the time to make the concoction right. Man, so that's Coil Oil. That's all 6 flavors. Obviously for me, my favorite by far is going to be that Enigma. I think the next one's going to be that California Custard. I'm glad I have that around as like a treat to enjoy from time to time with that deep oak flavor. Again, not something I would all day vape, but definitely something I want to vape from time to time. That Enigma is going in my tank before I leave for work here in a little bit. I will probably be vaping that at the shop today. But yeah, big win out of Coil Oil. They nailed all their flavors, even the ones that I don't consider to be my favorites. They are what they say they are, with a smooth vape. So very impressed, Coil Oil. I think you nailed it. You obviously put a lot of work in. Great job. I'm going to put a link to their Facebook and their website where you can order. It'll link you through to order their juices. It's a pretty fair price. I think it's a little over 20 for 30, a little over 10, like 11 bucks for 15 mils. So pretty much the industry standard, which I respect because they put a lot of work and they've nailed their flavors. So to put that price on it, I'm okay with that. That's definitely a fair price for these juices. So yeah, check them out. Order some Enigma maybe, but definitely order some Coil Oil. I think it's going to be worth your time, guys. And definitely smooth, good juices, man. Way to go, Coil Oil. You nailed it. And as always, guys, vape on.